Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. And the Hilltoppers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Gray. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. The Flames offense takes the field. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. After run, now throw. Got a man. It's Smith. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the Flames are rolling down the field. With jet sweep pass. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He'll keep it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running with power. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Mobley. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Liberty!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Line gets set, 1st down. It's reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Look out, he's got room. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Hilltoppers moving quickly to the line. They're going to run it to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Toppers. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Gray. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to power their way ahead. And the Flames are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Firing to the right, complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Bunch formation for these receivers. Going with the ground game left. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. The Flames have this offense rolling. The give out of the gun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Salter. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He looks that one in nicely. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it out fast. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. Throws into double coverage and it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Liberty. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. The big thing now don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Pulls it in, it's Smith. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. The pull and throw off the RPO. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Just enough time for one more stat before the end of the quarter. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. Will the offenses continue to walk it up and down the field, or is there a defensive stop somewhere as we start the second quarter? Across the 25, he's got room. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Finds the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
It's complete to the right. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
What we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered.
He wants to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Flames will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to...
Running toward the tape. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Quarterback on the keeper. Smashes through the tackle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Hilltoppers want to crank the tempo. Look, we know he's not going to break any land speed records, but if you can run efficiently, it gives the offense another dynamic. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, WKU. And they take it in for 6 more points. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed in so many positions with spread football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give up a touchdown.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long.
The expressway is wide open. Touchdown Flames. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Didn't get any breathing room on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. Powers through the defender. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Fires to the big fella. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Trying to find his man on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. He'll come out throwing on first down.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Looking to throw, it's Salter. They've got the screen set up. Open space at the 25. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Field goal is good. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Air Force was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Falcons performance one that really should instill confidence within this program. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It's now second down after the short completion. Off the play fake. What a job to lay out and make the catch. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D is the offense picked off. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. The offense set for a first down play. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got room at the 35. And oh, no, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, but they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
He wants to throw. Got a man in the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Pressure coming. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On second down, wants to throw it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him. And
unleashes one deep. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. They're working that left side. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt.
You want to talk about leg talent. That kid just made that kick 40-plus yards into the wind. That's incredible.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. It's complete. A huge pickup. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. He lobs one high down the left side. What a snag by the defense. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Flames will kick it off to start the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
And the Hilltoppers are in the hurry-up. Pulls and fires complete to the right. At midfield, he's got room. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. He's going to pass. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Line getting set on second down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they really featured this guy today.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. The quick out. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Hilltoppers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Moving toward the end zone, ball out! Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Good teams find ways to win and bad teams find ways to lose, and that's an example of that right there. You need a touchdown to tie or take the lead here in the second half. You've got a golden opportunity down in the red zone. You just can't put it on the ground.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. The inside handoff. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Across the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Flames are on the move. Scanning the field, it's Salter. They're bringing heat. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Couldn't get anything done on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. He's looking to throw. Floats it out in space. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw it again. Oh, he makes the catch. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
Quickly complete. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Looking for the score. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They go to the ground. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. The give to the tailback. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Quarterback checking the play. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes his connection. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the play on 1st down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Dances away from the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That last score sort of like the finishing touch on a great meal, as they are oh so close to tasting victory and getting ready to kick it away again. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Safe completion on the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. One final play before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Trying to get to it. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Now on third down after that run. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. It's complete. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Flames are flying down the field. Back to throw, it's Salter. Got a man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's brought down solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Flames. And the pummeling has started. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Louisiana Tech was far from the friendly confines of Ruston, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He's going to pass on 2nd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Got it in the middle, it's Young. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going. for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Motion from the offense. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to get it through the air. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Flames will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Offense getting set for first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Now, a 4th down.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were...